My name is Christy, and I live in Northridge, California. I found Skylar when she was about 4 or 5 days old. I found her in a garage. Her mom had abandoned her, so I fell in love with her instantly. Over the last 3 years, Skylar's behavior has gotten worse. She really hates her tail. She'll just start growling at her tail. And she'll start hissing, and she'll run from it, and she'll hide from it. She seems miserable because she's always running from her tail. Skylar is a very loving cat, but she will switch right away. So I can be petting her, and she's purring, and she's loving, and then all of a sudden, she will just attack. Skylar!
It's okay. Stop.
No. Skylar will scratch me, claw me, bite me. Oh my God, literally, it's so infected. I just don't know how to handle the situation, so I really need help in order to make her life better.
You know, sometimes a cat's behavior is so mysterious that not only does it do damage to them, it does damage to the relationship between them and their guardian. Now, in the case of Skylar, it's driving Christy berserk. I'm gonna go over there right now and see if I can make heads or tails of the situation. Hey.
Hi, Christy.
How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good.
So, let's talk.
Skylar hates her tail. She will hiss and growl and run away from her tail at least 30 times a day.
30 times a day.
At least.
That's pretty severe.
Yeah.
Has your cat been checked out by the vet? Do we know that there's no, never?
Nothing for this.
Now, here's the thing. The way you're saying that, you're already feeling guilty. It sets off really huge alarm bells in me that Christy won't take her cat to the vet. So I gotta dig a little deeper into why. I mean, no matter what we do is the first thing I always say. We gotta go to the vet, make sure we got a clean bill of health.
The reason I haven't taken her to the vet, though, is because recently I was let go from my job.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Yeah, it does. So I don't have any money. So there she is. Sky.
Do you mind if I mess with you a little bit? Can I mess with you a little bit? Hello, my baby. And I'm watching to see if the touch to the tail would elicit a response. So it's not. Now, is it predictable enough for you? Because it seems like you have a hard time controlling yourself around her.
I do, because I love her.
Look what you just did. Look at what
I love her.
I love
Sweet.
her. When she is in the midst of going through her thing, does she redirect onto you?
I mean, I've got marks everywhere.
Holy crap.
On my chest.
Excuse me, hold on.
Let
Let me see. What in the hell happened to you?
I picked her up.
You picked her up and this happened?
Yeah.
That's horrific. I don't get it. I don't get that this isn't the reason I'm here. I'm here because Skylar is biting her own tail, not because Christy is getting the ever-loving snot kicked out of her. Why is Christy being so coy about this? Can you trigger it if you want to?
Normally, all I have to do is go, Sky, Sky. I always say it like that, Sky, Sky. And she'll move her tail and she'll start growling.
For her, that physical response triggers something.
Yeah.
Which is such a sad concept that when you call her name, you're now getting a growl.
It's really sad, and it's very hard for me. Watching Skylar go through this on a daily basis, I get depressed. It's just really, really hard for me to watch. She's my everything. My cat is my life, meaning without my cat, I have no life. That's not just being a good mom. That's being codependent. That's something you really got to look out for. Do you think that there's any cause and effect, sort of the vicious cycle that you get depressed, she senses something's up, she's avoiding you, you get mad, and the relationship is starting to fray? Maybe my aura is negative, and that's why she doesn't come near me as much, but then she's just making it worse.
Why?
Because I need my cat. I need my cat's affection. To not get affection from her is kind of sad.
So if you feel rejected by her,
Yeah, it's like, then I'm just here by myself.
let's get out of here for a second. You want to take a walk with me?
Yeah.
Come on.
Sounds good.
I absolutely 100% believe that Christy's depression affects Skylar. I think it's this really vicious cycle where you've got depression that is then mirrored back to the human, who mirrors it back to the cat, and the two of them are circling the drain together. I had my animals around me when I was OD'd on the floor, kind of thing, and they would get ill. They're sponges in that way. So that's why I want to make sure you're taking care of you
Okay.
while I'm trying to help take care of your cat.
Yes.
I think that I'm uniquely suited to help Christy through this time in her life because I share a history of depression and self-destructive behavior. Let's go back to the vet thing,
Yeah.
because I keep getting that out of you. Every time I mention the vet, you get sheepish. What is that? Is it just because, is it the money?
Money is a lot of it. I've had bad experiences.
What's your experience?
Every time I brought a cat there, it's never been good, right? So first they're gonna wanna check for fleas, and they're gonna check to see if her skin has a problem, and then they're gonna wanna bring her to a neurologist. And I can't even imagine how much that costs. Knowing my luck, this is gonna be some horrible thing that I can't do anything about.
But we want to find out. One thing that doesn't add up to me at all, Christy is a devoted cat mom. Devoted. At the end of the day, Christy, you gotta bring your cat to the vet. That's part of being a parent. I'll tell you my observations first and foremost. We got the twitch going on. The tail is going on.
The tail's always,
I'm just gonna not touch her at the moment. What you're seeing from Skylar's tail is not behavior, it's physical. From watching her gait, is that there may be something going on, whether it's an old fracture in her tail, whether it's a small fracture at the base of the spine, because remember, the spine continues to the tail. The only way to find out what's going on is to get to the vet. Yes, we're gonna have to do a lot of testing. That's just all there is to it. I mean, x-rays for sure, and blood tests. I'll make a deal with you. You throw your arms around this process, and I will help out with the vet thing, okay? So just let me help take a little bit of the money off. That's not supposed to make you sad.
it doesn't make me sad.
I don't do that normally, and I wouldn't do it unless I felt like there's something really great waiting for you guys, and I just don't want you to get in your own way.
I appreciate it. I do.
That's the service to her. The second thing is service to you. There can't be this Skylar-shaped hole in you, right? You gotta be able to be whole. Christy's gotta take care of Christy in order for her to take care of Skylar. So I want her to start getting comfortable in her own skin. The way she does that is to learn how to meditate. The idea is for you to be comfortable, alone and quiet, and not reaching for anything to soothe. The last thing that I want Christy to do, I want her to spend time as part of a community. Right now, there's a lot of isolation happening in your life. I think that there's something in you that really needs to be around, not just your animal, but animals.
Yes.
I want her to go to a shelter, clean cages. Just put some love on these cats. It'll get her out of this place. It'll get her involved in something, and that's really, really crucial. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not a vet, I'm not a shrink. I'm someone who shares your experiences in a big way.
Yeah.
And I really believe one way or another, you guys are both gonna benefit from it.
I think so too. The work that I have to put in to help Skylar is a bit overwhelming only because a lot of it has to do with me changing who I am. I really have to help myself so that I can help Skylar.